to a new video. Today we are going to discuss about calculation of interest on drawings when a partner draws fixed amount at a regular interval. This is the formula to calculate interest on drawings when a partner draws a fixed amount at a regular interval for all the cases. First thing is that take the total drawings, whatever percentage is given, multiply that percentage and divide it by 100. Then we no need to take months of accrual of all the drawings. Months of accrual means how many months interest that a partner has to pay for each drawing. That is what months of accrual of each drawing. For example, if a partner takes on April 1 and we need to calculate interest on 31st March, that is the end of the financial year, which is a full year. So he has taken a very beginning, so he has to pay 12-month interest. If a partner has taken on 1st October, which means exactly 6 months over, from October 1 to 31st March, 6 months only he has used that money. So 6 months interest he has to pay. So that is the months of accrual. The formula says the first and the last months of accruals average is what required. And I will tell you why we are taking this average. I request you to watch this video fully so that you will be able to understand this derivation of this formula. I will explain you fundamentally why we are going average of first and last, so that you need to watch full video. Today we are going to see every month. Let me first calculate interest individually for every month. Then we will apply this formula and we will get same answer. And then I will tell you why we are going for average of first and last month's accrual. Let me first explain you individually, then I will explain you the average basis method. Here I have taken an example of a partner drawing 1000 rupees every month. See, this is a category where you have to apply only when the amount of drawings is fixed as well as at a regular interval. If either of these cannot be applied, then you cannot apply this method. You have to apply either simple method or product method, which I will explain in a different video. If you want to learn simple method or product method, the link of which you can find it in description, or you can click this above I button. Let's calculate interest of each drawing. So in order to calculate interest, take the amount of drawing, multiply percentage. Let's assume the percentage as 12%. So 12 by 100. Then months of accrual. Months of accrual means how many months interest he has to pay for these drawings. So he has taken on 1st of April. Each and every drawings you have to compare with the end of the year, which is 31st March. Now from April 1 to 31st March, it is exactly full 12 months. So he has to give 12-month interest. So which means 12 by 12. You no need to put that, because 12 by 12 is 1. Anything multiplied by 1 is the same number. So you don't need to even put if it is 12 by 12. But I will put it now just for our calculation. It comes 120. This 12 and 12 get cancelled. 20 will get cancelled. 10 into 12, 120. Now, similarly, the second drawings, he has to pay interest of 12%, so 12 by 100 for a period of 1st May to 31st March. Each and every drawings you have to compare with the end of the year. So he will pay from May to 31st March. Only April has over. So remaining 11 months he has used this amount, second drawing. So he has to pay 11-month interest for this drawings. So it is 11 by 12. And it will be 110. Similarly, 12 will get cancelled, 20 will get cancelled, 10 into 11, 110. Then, for this June 1, same 12 by 100 into remaining from June 1 to 31st March, it is 10 months. So 10 by 12. So it will be 100. And similarly for July, 12% interest, and it is 9 months. 9 by 12, and it will be 90. And for August, so it will go like this. So I will simply write the values. When you calculate 12 by 100 into 8 by 12, 7 by 12, 6 by 12, so it will go like this: 80, and last one 10, because it is March 1 to March 31st, it is 1 month only. So 1 by 12 it will come. So after simplification, 10 into 1, 10. When you calculate the total, so total comes 780. So this is the total interest on drawings of the partner who has drawn 1000 amount at the beginning of each month when you calculate individually. So it seems to be a bigger process and a tedious process, which we are going to simplify, and we are going to just complete it in a single line. Now apply this formula. The formula says, in order to calculate interest on drawings, take the total drawings. Total drawings means what? He took 1000 rupees every month. So for an year, he took 12,000, sir. So 12,000 is the total amount of drawings, sir. See, 12,000 he has taken. So that is what his total drawings. On total drawings only we have to apply this formula. Now this one is rate of interest, which is 12%. I already told you. So 12 divided by 100. And this one, average of first and last months of accrual. That means average of first drawings months of accrual and average of last drawings months of accrual. First drawings he has to pay 12 months interest, and last drawings he has to pay 1 month interest. That is because of the date of the drawings. Now average of first and last drawings months of accrual is this one only. You take the average of 12 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 6.5. 13 by 2, 6.5. Why do we have to divide it by 2? Because it is an average of 2 value. So when you have to calculate average, add the numbers, divide it by how many numbers are there. It is 2 numbers, add the 2 numbers and divide it by 2. That you know very well, because when you calculate your subject average, you calculate all your 5 subjects mark and you divide it by 5, so that you will get 5 subjects average. Here 2 values average only we are calculating. Add the 2 months accrual and divide it by 2. So it says, and an average of 6.5 months interest he has to pay. So out of 12 months, 6.5 month is the average interest of all the drawings. So that is what this means. Now simplify this one. This 12 and this 12 will get cancelled, and these 2 zeros and these 2 zeros will get cancelled, and it will be 120 into 6.5, which comes 650 plus 130, 780. Okay. What I have done here is, I just divide, split 100 plus 10. 100 into 6.5, 650. 20 into 6.5, that is 2 into 6.5, 13, then 1 0, 130. So total 780. See, we got exactly the same value, but here it was a lengthy process, and here it became just a single step. Now you understood that both gives you same answer. Okay, so it is better to follow that method. See here, a partner draws a fixed amount. The amount is same, and also a regular interval. So whenever you have this category, you don't need to calculate interest for each drawings separately. Since the amount is same and the interval is also regular, then only you have to apply this formula. In that case, you take average of first drawings months of accrual and last drawings months of accrual, add them, divide it by 2 and calculate the average of the entire drawings. So this 6.5 says that this person has to pay on total drawings and an average of 6.5 months. So that is what the average of this entire months of accrual. See, we got the same answer. Clear? So this is what the derivation for this one. So let me explain you with the same one for remaining. This is beginning we have seen. Beginning now we have found it as 6.5. So let me tell you what is middle, what is end. So for beginning, See, these two common. Total drawings into percentage by 100 into, for this one, if it is a beginning, that means the beginning of every month a partner takes, then what we have to do is 6.5 by 12. This is what we calculated. Now we are going to do calculation for middle. But for middle I am not going to calculate again individually, because same thing only we will get the value. So leave this example. Let's directly move on to this findings. So middle means either 15 or 16 of each month. 15 or 16 both are middle only. So we need first and last alone. So this 15. Now calculate how many months of interest the partner has to pay for the amount that he has drawn on 15th April to 31st March. Each drawing you have to compare with this one. See, April 15 he has drawn, that means 15 days over. Then remaining 15 days for April he has to pay. So for April, half of the month. Then after that there are 11 months from April to March. So for those 11 months, full month. So he has to pay 11.5 months of interest for the drawings that has drawn on this date. Now for May, it will be April over, May half of the month over. So May middle he takes second drawings. So which means 1.5 month over. So remaining 10.5 month he has used the amount drawn on this date. So he has to pay interest for 10.5 months for the amount drawn on this date. And similarly it will be 9.5, 8.5, 7.5, 6. So this March 15 will be 0.5. That is because he takes the amount on March 15 and the books are closed on March 31st. In the last month only half of the month that amount has been used. The last drawings, the amount taken on March 15 has been used in the year only half of the month. So he has to pay for that amount half of the month's interest. Now what we want? Average of first and last. The first drawings interest is 11.5 months and the last drawings interest is 0.5 month. Average is 11.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2, which is 12 by 2, 6, which means he has to pay 6 by 12. So on an average of 6 months interest the partner has to pay if the amount was drawn in the middle of every month. Then let's calculate for end. If a partner draws at the end of every month, which means 30th April, 31st May, 30th June, 31st July, 31st August, like that it goes, and the 31st of March. So he takes exactly at the end of every month. Now let's calculate months accrued for each drawing. For the amount that was drawn on 30th April, he has to pay 11-month interest because April over. Then he took at the end of the April only he has taken. So April should not be considered. So remaining 11 months only the amount was used by him. So he has to pay 11-month interest for the amount drawn on this date. Then here April, May over. Remaining 10 months he used this amount. So for this amount he has to pay 10. And for this amount 9. So similarly it goes on. 2, 1, March 31st will be 0. That is because he took on 31st March. Books are also closed on 31st March. So there is no interest for the amount taken today. Today we are calculating interest and today only he took that amount. So for the same date there is no interest. So for this accounting period, for the amount drawn on 31st March, no interest. Now what we want? Average of first and last. For the first amount drawn, he has to pay 11-month interest. For last drawings, he has to pay 0-month interest. So on an average it is 11 plus 0 divided by 2, which is 11 by 2, 5.5 months. So he has to pay interest of 5.5 months for the total amount of drawings when the amount has been drawn at the end of every month. So this is what the derivation for this formula. Whenever a partner draws a fixed amount at the beginning, middle and end of every month. So you have to apply, take the total drawing, that is drawings into 12, multiply percentage by 100, that is the rate of interest of drawings. Then take the average. If it is beginning of every month, 6.5 by 12. If it is middle of every month, 6 by 12. If it is end of every month, 5.5 by 12. So this is what you have to take for each cases. Hope that would be clear. If you have any doubt or you didn't understand anything that I have explained, kindly rewind it and see once again, once or twice, you will be able to get it. Even after that, if you have any doubt, kindly put your doubts in your comment section. I will surely reply back to you. If you have enjoyed the video, leave it a like, consider subscribing. Thank you.